Alright, it's Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle on the Lakeville map. It's an encounter battle, so one cap, and our protagonist is apmate from 1AR in the Caernarvon Tier 8 British heavy tank. So this will change the dynamics of the game. The last time we saw this map it was a standard battle, so the 1-2 line was in play. It probably will be in this game as well, but sorry, let me switch back to apmate's game. He puts a laser shot on the 1390 and set him on fire. Clearly had a auto fire extinguisher. And unfortunately lost their Batchat 12T. So they've lost one of their 3 light tanks. Yes. Got a dynamic platoon going with unfortunately named player amphetamine.
Fall back.
Oh, he's got a T-30 in front of him. That's a pretty dangerous tank. It's got a Samuro there, just finding the outline there. And sometimes I don't see the outlines in replays. It's a bit of a replay bug, but yeah, hopefully get them in this game. Anyway, he's trying to deal with the tanks at the back there. See if we can get another shot on the Samuro. And here comes the T-30. Luckily takes that shot on his tracks. T-30 pretty dangerous TD. Oh, he's in a very forward position. It's not necessarily a great thing, but here he comes again. This time he probably won't make a mistake. Yes, he comes out to wait for apmate to fire. Although apmate gets another shot in, but apmate ate a whole 750 of damage there, which is not going to last long in the battle if he keeps doing that. So they've got to see if they can get rid of that T-30. But they've got some tanks in front of them that he'll happily penetrate. Just looking for the front sprocket. No, it's just pulled back in time. That's always the case when you're reloading, but it's not going for that AMX M4. He's just too angled. As an encounter battle, the cap takes much longer than the normal one, so there's no real danger at the moment. Still a minute to go, even though there's 3 tanks on there. They get rid of the T-30. And now he's got the M4 in front of him. So switch to his premium rounds here, the M4 having pretty decent frontal armour. So just looking for the weak spots here as well. Going for the cupola. Waits for the aim to go in. No problem, goes through the top. So this is going to be a bit of a standoff here. Just hoping to avoid the gun of the AMX and get a shot on him, but no, it doesn't quite pan out there, so looking for an alternative. It's probably not worth trying to shoot the opposite front sprocket. In fact, he's behind a dead tank, so pretty much covered there. And that's the thing, one of these features that has come in recent updates, this outline. So I've set it so that the cross-hatching shows you what's blocked. Oh, and he's found a charioteer at the back there who thinks he's distracted, but no, that mate's got pretty good reactions, and he manages to snap a shot into the charioteer. But he'd rather get rid of this AMX M4. Now the timer has ticked down to 30 seconds, so they do need to get some resets. Team's a little bit behind. They're 1 tank down and 1,000-ish, or 2,000 hit points, really. So the VK4502 decides to take matters into his own hands and advances to try and put some stops in here. Apmate just trying to get rid of the threat so that he can focus on this AMX M4, and that AMX fires, so that's it. He's got to come round, puts a shot into him, and then pulls back to get the dead tank of the T-30 in front of him. Goes again for the cupola, gets him down, he takes him down to 1 shot, and the VK gets rid of him. Now, they've still got some problems. Well, that Tiger 2 can be sacrificed quite easily. There's a VK100.01 down the bottom there, and very strong frontal armour and a pretty decent gun, so we've got not much opportunity to get in front of him and do some damage. So he's trying to get rid of this Tiger too. Not so much to add damage to his total, although that's always, you know, part of your aim, but to try and get rid of a threat that could, you know, create crossfire. So if you manage to get around or would come from the side of the VK, that Tiger 2 would be facing you, and that's roughly what he's doing there, just keeping the lower tanks at bay. Now, luckily the VK's been taken down to about 1,000 hit points, but they really need him pointing in a different direction. So just trying to push the dead tanks out of the way. It looks like the VK did fire at him, so he can fire for the cupola. In fact, firing down on the roof is also a good thing there. There's a bit of a disadvantage being below the line of fire in that case, but that shot just didn't aim in well enough. Now he's actually found the lower front plate, so he's got a few targets here that he can penetrate. And that VK really just isn't going to last all that long, but he doesn't want to get in the way of the gun because he doesn't want to give away his hit points too easily. So one more shot and that VK will be done, and there you go. VK penetrates him, takes him down to 192. So he's one-shottable now, pretty much, to most of the tanks in the game, but finally they get rid of him. So all that push by the enemy has basically failed in this area, and there are now just 2 tanks left in the game. There's Standard B and a Scorpion G, both showing full health, and although there's 1 minute to go, I'm sure apmate won't be happy with just capping out. So he's just pulling back to think, alright, well, they were last seen in the north, they're clearly not coming from that direction, or at least they haven't so far. I'm going to check the back here, see if they're coming around this way, because they'll be anxious to get a reset. There's still 8 minutes to go in the game, so it's pretty early. But apmate deciding, well, let's not push out too early, let's wait for some sort of sign. Maybe they'll come around the corner. So he's just lining up, in fact there is, the Standard B has been spotted. And trying to get the resets, 28 seconds to go. So he's just coming around here, see if he can put some shots into him. And just lining up the gap there. Is he going to come forward? Yes, he is. It's a nice shot into him. Standard B goes down and gets taken out by the Scorpion G, who also came round to flank. So that's the end of apmate's game. Just under 6k of damage, but they're about to cap out, I would say. I don't think that Scorpion can get a win from here. And in fact, there's the timer goes down. That is victory. So let's go and look at the details. Well, the damage target has earned him the high caliber award, 5.9k there, a small amount of assisted damage there, so just over 6.4k of assisted damage, of combined damage I should say. Only 1 kill, but it's fine. But otherwise that got him the Confederate award. Now what's this other one? Defender, yes, for creating at least 80 points of cap resets. And he's also picked up his first mark of excellence in that tank, so being consistent damage too, which is good. All over, that's earned him the Ace Tanker Mastery badge. So let's have a look at the team score. Right, that's a nice level of EXP, 1628 base. It's a very nice level there. Next good player there was the VK 4502, backed him up, but almost 2.5 times the damage of the next tank there. The enemy team, the standouts in terms of damage, we've got 2 players doing over 3.3k, and the Samoa are actually coming out on top in terms of EXP. But yeah, definitely a good carry there from apmate, even though he got taken out by the Scorpion at the end. Alright, let's have a look at the costings. Now, he did fire 26 shots out of that, 24 hits and 21 pens. He fired a mix of ammo, but in the end had to spend a fair bit on premium ammunition, so that's cost him in the total of minus 55k. But nonetheless, great results for that, so it'd be worth a spend, and it's not a premium tank, so not unexpected there. Anyway, another great game from apmate. He's being very consistent in his damage outputs and getting good results, so well done, mate. Look forward to seeing more of your content. If you're watching this and you like it, please give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we'll let you make your own mind up, but please consider that. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.